Hey, welcome back to the Morning Brew. Underway for, what day is it, Erin?
Hump day.
Thank you. And our guest at the table now, our regular on Wednesday, is Anna Loisel, our relationship coach. Hello, Anna. How are you?
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Always wonderful to see you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
We always have these really fun conversations to talk about.
Yes. If they only knew what we were talking about before we went on air.
Oh
No.
my gosh.
Yes.
Okay. It's all about relationships with Anna, and she is she helps couples in relationships, whether they're married or working on being married or whatever,
Yeah.
work out things and have a happier life. That's what it's about.
So we can get along.
Yeah.
Ultimately, that's what I teach people do, is how to
Yeah.
get along.
Yeah.
And you would think that we would have the skills to do that, and nobody's fault. I don't want to make it sound like it, geez, what's wrong with people? I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
We're just not given the skills. And unfortunately, we're in a culture that teaches right and wrong. And so our language is like that as well. And so when we're in a relationship and we start telling our partner that there's something wrong with them or wrong with what they do,
Yeah.
Erin, your face, oh no. I can imagine how that goes over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So today we'll talk about trigger words.
Yeah, perfect.
Trigger meaning words that set our partner off. Right?
Yes, that they get upset or get defensive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're triggered.
I mean, I can just think off the bat, like, you should. I mean,
You should?
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
that's
soon
a
as
good
you
one.
say part of a sentence, like, you should or why don't you, then it's like the defense comes up.
The defense. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You know what? So the two words that you used were should
Yeah.
and why. Drop those from your
Yeah.
vocabulary. Why? Why did you do that? It implies kind of like you're an idiot. Hey, why, what's wrong with you? Why are you doing this? So drop that, rephrase it. Hey, I'm kind of curious to understand, the reason behind the choice that you're making. That's different than why.
Yeah. Or help me figure this out.
Help me understand
Yeah.
anything like that.
Did I
But
miss something here?
yes, yeah. But why? Just you can see people. Their body gets defensive.
Yeah.
They verbally will get defensive. I mean, they'll start telling you right back. So that's perfect. You got any more, Erin, in your
Oh gosh, let me
in your
see.
bank there?
I don't know. Those are like the main ones that I can think of.
Yeah.
What you're saying is you really don't want to put your partner on the defensive. Right?
Yeah.
No.
Don't put them there.
Yeah, I mean, if the goal is to get along, or the goal
Or to get
is
something done.
or to get something done, or an objective accomplished, then setting that conversation up that's going to make it likely for that to happen is what you want to do. But we often don't think about it. We sort of do this knee-jerk reactions, and we're off and running because we actually might be upset.
Yeah.
And so now there's stuff that just, comes right out of our mouths, and then, our partners are upset, or you can even be in a conversation and not even realize that you're using language that sets people
Yeah.
up. I mean, I think we've all been in a conversation before, and you're talking, and all of a sudden you just see somebody like they're mad, and you're like, God, what did I say?
Yeah.
Well, more than likely you used one of the trigger
Yeah.
words should and why, anything that's criticisms or
Yeah.
blame, demands, punishment. Anything that implies that somebody's wrong.
Retribution.
Retribution. Yeah. I'm leaving. Threats.
Yeah.
Threats are,
yeah.
really. But people often use them. I mean, that's really what we're trying to do, is get our needs met.
Right, and because we don't know how to do it otherwise.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what I teach. That's exactly what I teach people how to do is, hey, if your partner, you notice you guys are fighting a lot, and each of you is upset, or you see your partner's more upset.
Yeah.
That's what I teach, is how to language things in a way that is productive and that you actually get your needs met.
So it's kind of like teaching that couple how to communicate differently.
Yeah, it really is. It's about learning something different. And I'm not trying to tell anyone that what they're doing is wrong. What I'm trying to say is, how is the way you're talking to your partner working for you? And if you find it's not working, then let's try something different.
Yeah. Well, I can tell any couple, if you're saying why this or saying like that, I mean, that is wrong, because I can guarantee your wife or your husband will be like, Oh, no, you didn't.
It is pretty predictable. It's super predictable. I mean, I watch couples come in to my office and, they start kind of back and forth with each other. I'm like, well, yep, here's, there's one. Oh my gosh, there's another one. And so once people stop that, but it's really interesting, people often don't want to stop it because it's a habit, and breaking a habit can be,
That's the biggest part.
It can be hard, and emotional habits can be
And
even
there's
tougher.
some control issues here too. One partner may be trying to control the other one, and they may not realize it, but that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Well, so we're trying to get our needs met. The need for love, the need for connection, the need for meaning, the need for acceptance. And the strategy that we're using could be control, could be punishment, could be trying to make our partner wrong. I would suggest, though, looking at, how does that work?
Yeah.
You may get some results sometimes.
There she is, Anna Loisel. You should call her. Our relationship coach here on The Morning Brew. Thank you. We'll be back with more on The Morning Brew after this.